Welcome back, everybody. We are Tankers Fantasy Football here. Where can you believe that this week is NFL football season, week 1 action here?
Oh, I got it working on a chubby already out there. We are 2 days away from sexy Patriot Chief action on Thursday night. And speaking of the Patriots, they just traded for Phillip Dorsett from the Colts for a guy in Brissett, who I think is, I don't know. I think he's middle and bum. I mean, Travis has got different opinions over here, but I think he's middle and bum.
I feel like he's done very well in regular season last year. I feel like, obviously, preseason here, week 4 preseason, no one plays anyone. It absolutely blew it up. But I feel like his ceiling might be a little bit better at this point than Phillip Dorsett. In my opinion, I feel like Phillip Dorsett in 2 years has been extremely bust-worthy candidate. In 2 years, this guy has done next to nothing for you. Yeah. And I feel like he's really just not going to produce.
I mean, maybe just Chuck Pagano isn't the wizard that Bill Belichick is, and I think the immediate effect of Dorsett will be to relieve Amendola of his punt return duties. Yeah. So Amendola can, have a less chance of getting injured out there like he likes to do and maybe get a little more reps on offense with Edelman out. But I don't know. I think Phillip Dorsett is a sexy deluxe dynasty stash right now. I mean, my goodness, how can he not be? I mean, if Edelman's out for the year, I mean, who knows what Edelman will be like when he comes back. And I know Phillip Dorsett isn't necessarily a slot guy. He's played like all of his time in Indianapolis on the outside. But I don't know if anybody can turn him into a sexy deluxe slot guy. I think Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are those other guys.
I guess if you're looking down the road, you got Edelman, who knows if he's going to be in a Patriots jersey again here. You're looking at Chris Hogan, who's definitely not a long-term answer. You're looking at Amendola, who is not a long-term answer. Besides Brandon Cooks, who's very young, and they've got locked up here. Who knows? Maybe it's more of a dynasty play, but I think redraft, I still feel like Dorsett has no value whatsoever this year, until further notice.
Yeah, until further notice. I think he's in a late-round flyer, one of them deeper leagues, 19, 20 rounds. See, if you're going to throw a dart at somebody, it might as well be a New England Patriot. All right.
And speaking of the team that he's coming from, Andrew Luck, out week 1. The trade, getting Brissett, I feel like this could be bad news for Andrew Luck owners. We could be talking 4, 5, 6 weeks here. They didn't put him on PUP.
Yeah,
so it's going to be less than 7 we hope for here, but
my goodness, I'm afraid for Luck's career. Maybe maybe they Mark Priored his ass out there. Maybe Chuck Pagano Mark Priored his ass. And that shoulder is just cashed out and it'll never be the same. And I mean, he may play football again. Of course he's going to play football again. But I just don't know if we're ever going to see that 40 touchdown Andrew Luck like we saw a couple years ago when he was sexy deluxe number 1 quarterback.
And with that said, I feel like every single Colt player has to be a wait and see in fantasy.
Has to be.
I mean, if you have
if you pay the piper for TY in the second, I feel
like if you have any other option, I feel like
I'm talking Ted Ginn, anybody.
Excuse me, we're talking Scott Tolzien in the week 1 starter. It could be bad news for TY. I feel like definite Moncrief is a sit.
Oh yeah. All things Colt, Jack Doyle definitely sit that shit. I mean, Andrew Luck out. I think T.Y. is very scary to me. I know in deeper leagues, you draft him the second, you probably got to run him out there. But I'm saying if you got somebody like Ted Ginn and Willie Snead, Willie Snead's out for those first 3 weeks. Talking Ted Ginn on the field every snap of the New Orleans Saints with Drew Brees. I don't think there's any way that my goodness, I know it's Ted Dogshit Ginn, but I think you got to give him the nod, baby.
All right, like I said, until further notice, all skill positions with Indianapolis. See what this quarterback situation is. We got a whole bunch of Stanford and running backs. We're talking John Williams, who could be a nice rookie piece. He's on IR here.
No, you're Joe Williams.
Or Joe Williams on IR here. They're looking at Carlos Hyde has turned into a very nice looking play if he can stay healthy here.
If Carlos Hyde's still going in that late 4th, even waiting like 5th, maybe even I've seen him going like 6th rounds sometimes. I know it's Carlos Hyde and he probably isn't going to play a full 16, but he's looking to carry the workload for a Shanahan offense. And I mean, if he can stay on the field, I don't see there's any way, shape, or form he's not producing RB2 for you.
Yeah,
I mean, my goodness.
I feel like if as long as he is healthy, he's a must start. I mean, he really is. He looks very good when he is in the lineup. It's just he can't stay healthy.
I mean, I've been souring on him, but more and more, I mean, the Dream Boy, Joe Williams went down. Now they're talking about some Matt Breida or Breida. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name, but they're talking about he's a clear-cut number 2, and he was so far in preseason. So
They
if you're
cut Hightower.
yeah, I mean, it's all gone. It's all gone. Joe Williams out for the year. Hightower's cut. I mean, we're talking about Carlos Hyde, and now Matt Breida is up in that ass. And I mean, if you're looking to get a late-round dart throw in a Shanahan running offense, I mean, this guy. I mean, Carlos Hyde will go down. I mean, he has to. He has to. Absolutely has to. All right, back to the other Williams. John Williams was released by the Bills, which is insane. I mean, he went out there week 4 in preseason. I know it's week 4 in preseason, but he looked fairly solid. I mean, you're going to cut a guy. It's not like this guy's making the riches and breaking the bank out there. They released him, and they're handing the second running back reins to Mike Tolbert. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Williams, they're looking like a whole bunch of people are talking about him deep sleepers because you look at Gilsley, you look at Carlos Williams in the past, that the second option in the backfield usually still will produce
RB3 numbers minimally.
So this was a complete shock, and then did not get picked up on anyone.
Yeah, Langford, even Jeremy Langford's bum ass got claimed by the Ravens. And what are you doing, Ravens? I mean, if you're looking to give a guy a look, I think John Williams is more. I mean, I know I'm a Bears fan. I've seen me some Langford, and I just think he is middle and bum, the middle and bum deluxe. I mean, my goodness, he went from he's the starter of the Bears to he's on the streets in a year. I mean, my goodness, it can't be that sexy. And Treat Cohen made him look bad, and the Bears let him go. I mean, I think Jonathan Williams should be claimed by one of these running back needy teams. I don't see any reason why he wasn't, but my goodness, give the guy a look out there. What did he do? Did he do something we didn't know about?
He's got some off-field concerns, but still, I mean, nothing overly crazy.
There might be something that comes out there. Maybe he's fucking doing some bad news
shit. It could be like some Willie Snead stuff where no one knew that he was getting suspended. And then there's talk it was reduced from 4 to 3, and no one even knew he was getting the original 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some fucking dickery comes out about him in a little bit.
All right. You got that Kansas City backfield here. I mean, Kareem Hunt, they're saying might be a timeshare with West week 1.
And if that's the case, I'm a little bit scared off of him because they are playing the Patriots in New England, and the Patriots are very stout defense out there, and the Patriots are gonna force them to throw the ball. And if that's the case, they're probably looking to get a guy like Charkandrick West more involved because Kareem Hunt didn't look that good in pass pro in the preseason. At least no Charkandrick West can get that done for you. So if they're looking to be chasing a couple scores in the second half, I just don't know. I think it might be Charkandrick West out there, and that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it does, especially if you paid, a 3rd to 4th round price for Kareem Hunt. You feel like you got to throw him out there. But it is scary. I mean, we're talking a rookie making his NFL debut here against the Patriots on a Thursday night. I mean, there's really not a lot going for him at this point.
I'm scared of it. I mean, if you got any other option than you did, maybe you draft a little early before the Ware injury.
And you got him in 7th, 8th round.
You got him later. You got him as a bench player. I'd probably keep him there until, you get a decent look at him because I'm a little scared right now with this RB committee talking about his pass pro being lacking. That scares the shit out of me against a team like New England Patriots first game of the season. And we got Le'Veon Bell signed his tender. He's going to be in there.
And that's $12 million.
Yeah, they say he's going to be, full workload week 1. I'm sure he will be. I mean, it does worry me a little bit that he's only going to get a few practices under his belt before he straps on a uniform in an NFL football field. But it is Le'Veon Bell. If anybody can do it, it is him. I mean, in no fucking way, shape, and form can you sit the Le'Veon Bellster. But, it might. I mean, it is the Browns. Maybe they let him get it sexy for a while. They get him a lead. Maybe they pull him out. Maybe he doesn't get double deluxe sexy. But I'm sure there's no way he's not going to be like top 5 RB. I mean, no way.
Another guy I'm all in on the Steelers. We're talking Martavis Bryant, who's been reinstated. I say this guy is top 15 wide receiver on the season. His touchdown upside it's just too much. If he plays every game, there's no way he has anything less than 12 to 13 touchdowns.
I mean, I'm saying, yeah, double-digit touchdowns, I think, is definitely in the cards for this guy if he's out there for 16 games. I mean, they're going to be double covering Antonio Brown. If you can get Martavis Bryant on an island, and they're even throwing a lot in the preseason. They were doing a lot of that wide receiver screen work to him, and they did like to do that a couple years ago when he was on the football field. And in PPR, that is helping his sale a lot more because he is that deep ball threat, and he
helps
is
that floor on him.
He is that deep ball guy, and he is that touchdown guy. But if you can get some of those cheapos on those wide receiver screens,
3 screens a game, maybe for 30 yards between 3 screens.
I mean,
if he cuts one,
you get this guy to 80 catches, and it's gonna be sexy deluxe, brother.
You're talking wide receiver 1 if he gets 80 catches. There's no way. There's no
way 80 catches? I mean, I know.
No, I'm saying there's no way he's not wide receiver 1.
I was like, 80 catches might be his ceiling, but if he does reach that, we're talking about 80 for like 1350, 1400, probably 10, 11 touchdowns. I mean, my fuck, baby. I think that's the ceiling out there. I'm not saying he's going to obtain that crazy shit. But if you're looking to get it sexy in the 4th round, 4th or 5th round, I don't think there's anybody you can get more. I mean, with a higher ceiling going in that.
I mean, I'm saying it's going to be like
take Allen Robinson over him. No way.
I'm going to say it's like 70 catches, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns.
You can't take dudes like Allen Robinson who are going over in the same. I mean, we were looking at this earlier. Allen Robinson had 151 targets last year.
Yeah, 7th in the league last year in targets.
What wide receiver he finishes like a wide receiver 3 in PPR, and he has the 7th most targets.
50%. He had like 73 catches or something like that.
Gross. I mean, how can you draft Allen Robinson over a guy like Martavis Bryant? I don't think you can. I mean, Bortles. I know Bortles is probably the main part of the problem, but you can't necessarily blame it all on Bortles. I mean, my goodness, that is terrible. 7th in the league in targets, and you can't even give me wide receiver 2? That's garbage. Who else fucking does that shit? Who gets that many targets and can't give me wide receiver 2?
The guys in his company. We're like, if you take out Hopkins, who obviously had a down year, who was in 6. I mean, you're looking at guys like Edelman, T.Y., Odell, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans.
Hopkins and him are on like an island alone as far as targets last year with the lack of production. But if you're looking at Hopkins, it's clearly easily.
Definitely bounce back year. I am all in this year on Hopkins.
I think that will happen. He did stamp Nuke out there, whatever the fuck.
1,000% ready.
1,000% ready. Gave Tom Savage the stamp of approval.
Tom Savage is going to force it.
Tom Savage is going to force feed. And that's all he needs. All he needs is force feed. And it's not like he ever played with a sexy deluxe quarterback that, in 2015 when he got it real out there.
No, he played with 4 different quarterbacks. Yeah,
Case Keenums and all the dick bums of the world.
Still had like 190 targets.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to force feed this guy the ball and he will get. I mean, if he's force fed the ball like he was in 2015, I don't think there's any way he can't at least return you high end wide receiver 2. I mean, my God.
He's going for 4th round. I'm in love with the 4th round price for Hopkins.
Well, got anything else in the news notes?
Odell is severely questionable for week 1 here. If he is not suiting up, I mean, I feel like everyone gets an uptick from Marshall. You look at Shepard and especially Evan Ingram.
Yeah, if you're looking like we said, you got some of these bums at tight end out there that are, dicey plays like Doyle and the like. I mean, I think you got to give Evan Ingram the nod over him this week. Especially, I mean, if Odell Beckham's out, no doubt the nod. But even if he's not, I think you might give him the nod over guys like Doyle.
I mean, Elliott also might be 50-50 playing week 1
Dudes like Doyle
somehow.
and Hooper, you got to give him a nod over them.
You're looking at also Ezekiel Elliott, who maybe somehow can play week 1. This suspension thing is just...
I don't see any way he doesn't. I think he's suiting it up. I think it's full on. I think it's happening.
All right.
I think he can safely select. I think they're doing this. I think they got a restraining order. It did all the works. I think they're going. I think this season. I think he's playing a full season? I think he's ready to go. I really do.
Full season.
I think he's safe to draft in the top 5 picks again. If you still haven't fucking done it, I know you probably drafted already, but I don't think there's any way this guy isn't playing 16 games at this point, man. I think they're going long ball. I think they're going Tom Brady. I think redraft. It's still sexy deluxe.
All right.
All right, give it to him. Hurt his shirt, no motherfuckers.
There it is. That's a lot of the latest action that's been going on
Talking
here.
turkey.
Once
All right,
again,
if you
if-
like that shit, subscribe below, man. Always hit him with that shit.
Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Whatever you like. We love talking to you guys. We always enjoy it.
Get back to you. Any questions you got, some sit starts. We're gonna have a sit start video coming out here. But if you got any sit start questions, don't feel afraid. Give us a comment below. We will get back to you.
All right. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time.